Oh, there we go. Ah, ha ha, crappie. Well, I'm out here at the Cave Run Spillway today, and I've got a good feeling that I'm going to catch something. I'm going after everything. I've brought a bunch of rods. At the end of the day, I want to have caught a muskie, a walleye, and a crappie, and hopefully some form of bass, smallmouth, rock bass, I don't care. But you know why I have a good feeling? Take a look at me. I'm wearing somebody else's raincoat that's 2 sizes small because I can't find mine. I forgot my gloves, so I had to use my roadside emergency gloves, which aren't the best in the world. So my hands are freezing. It started raining on me on the way out here, go figure. The wind is trying to pick up while I talk to the camera. But, I mean, if you look, it's overcast. Just one of those days where hopefully everything's biting. The river's finally down. I don't know how long it's gonna stay down, but I'm gonna fish it while it's down. Hopefully I'll catch something down here, move to the lake, catch a muskie, maybe catch a muskie down here. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up and go fishing. Stay tuned. Well, for right now, that's what I'm going to take with me. I've got a bunch of other stuff in the Jeep, but that's staying here for now. Hopefully nobody's going to sneak down here and steal it while I'm down there fishing. Let's get to the water. I don't know if y'all can see those, but those are seagulls. And they're waiting. So right now, I need to be down there where they're at. Let me show you what I'm working with here. So that's my 2500 size Pin Clash 4 to 10 pound star rod. Now this is a fill line through bobber, and the reason I do that is so when the bait hangs vertically, I can jig it and those minnows go just like that. Those are Bobby Garland glow in the dark minnows. The one on the bottom has a heavier jig head, so it'll pull through the bobber. And then that one is a 1 1/32 ounce, and I'm just going to be working this for crappie. I want some crappie. They usually hang out right in here. There's a bunch of grass and the current breaks right here, and there's some rocks still out there. You can literally just sit there and just kind of, ah, there was a bite right there. That was a fish. That was awesome. You can just sit there and wiggle those minnows. Something just nailed that. There we go. Look at that. Old crappie. And usually where there's one crappie, there's 10 million of them. Throw it right back out there. Oh, there's a fish. Crappie number 2. Little guy. Not taking much. Definitely out there. A piece of line. So if you can see that, that's just a piece of rubber band, and I'm fishing, I'm gonna call that 24 inches deep, 2 feet. Just saw something hit on top over there, and I'm just letting this drift around and bouncing it, and these crappie are just slamming it as it goes over. I'm on bottom right there. There's stuff coming up everywhere around here. Oh, there's a fish. There's stuff coming up everywhere here. Oh, come on now, hook myself. Man down. They're definitely not big, but they're plentiful. I bet you there's 5,000 shad right here, right in front of me. a daggone crappie just came up and hit a shad. Wow. Oh, what is going on here? Well, that's a first for me. That is a catfish. That is a freaking channel cat on a daggone crappie jig. Look at that. That's great. Oh no. Well, my multi-species journey is underway. So far I've caught crappie and a catfish. Oh! Taking off my glove, and a daggone crappie hit it. Ah! I got one glove off. Oh, there it is. Just had to work it for you, didn't I? Oh my gosh. There you go, fella. Flip your bail before you cast, people. Let you know. Public service announcement. There's another one. This is a freaking blast. They're hitting that top bait too, so they're not that shallow. Fella. That's a better one. There's a school of them over here if you want to fish over here. There's a pretty good school of them right there if you want to. You ain't gonna fish on top of them if you move. Just if you want to. There you go. Nice. I threw out there a while ago and a catfish hit it. Little tiny, little squeaker cat. They're not very big, but there's a bunch of them. There we go. That is so much fun. Might just make this a crappie episode if I don't catch anything else. I'm just sitting there and jiggling it, letting it sit, and within a matter of seconds something grabs it. It's got to be next to that bank over there though. I don't think they're out in open water. And I wouldn't be either if there was muskie around. There we go. Alright. caught a bunch of these today, but it's time to go downstream or to the lake. I don't know yet. Well, all I've managed to do for the past 2, almost 3 hours is lose a bass jig and not catch anything else. So my last 25 minutes of fishing, I'm gonna go back to crappie fishing. I'm over here on the hatchery side, and I'm just gonna toss the same rig I was using before and catch some crappie, hopefully. The wind started blowing in addition to the rain. All right, crappie. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. I felt that thump. That was pretty cool. Oh, there's a fish. Ah, it feels halfway decent. Yay, I caught a nice fish. Oh, nice. I caught a fish. I caught a fish. Do, 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 do. Probably the best one of the day, maybe. Time for a couple more. And I threw it over a tree limb. Oh, golly. Check that out. And I'm hooked. It's pretty cool. Starting to get chilly out here. When I first pulled that one up, it looked like a bass. I don't know why, it just reminded me of a largemouth. I was pretty excited for a second. What's cool with the bobber is you can see the initial thump sometimes. You'll see the bobber go flip, and then it'll take off. And that's, if you've ever fished with a minnow, just free lining a minnow for crappie, it's the exact same thing, you know, the thump and then it goes under. And I've seen them do it. Oh, a crappie just hit my bobber. They'll come up from below and hit it. Wow, they're gone. They'll come up from below and just, bam, they'll just tag it. These are a little bit bigger. Crappie. They're just everywhere in there today. Alright, that's all I can take. It's cold out here and I gotta go Christmas shopping. The wind just got to be too much for me. It's just really cold. It was getting dark. I needed to go. But I wanted to show you all my crappie baits before I left. I disregard that little green bait in there, but these are the jig heads I was using on top. The reason I say on top is the bottom hook had to be heavier, or else it wasn't going to pull the line through the bobber. But that's just Cabela's 10-pack of 32nd ounce jig heads. They're colored. Here's the Bobby Garland crappie baits I was using. They are Pink Phantom. I think they are 2-inch. Yeah, I don't know where it says on there, but I'm pretty sure these are 2 inches long, and they're just really good little tiny crappie baits. They're glow in the dark because I do a lot of night fishing. But you know, here's just a little bag of crappie tubes I keep in there and jig heads with another spare bobber. You don't have to have a particular brand. I just favor those for some reason, the Bobby Garlands, but any brand will do. Just, you know, small colorful baits, and just go out and have fun and slay some crappie, because definitely once you find where they're at, they won't stop biting. But I gotta get out of here. I gotta warm up. Thanks for watching.